everybody. New series, not sure what it's going to be. Everyone's gone to the Rapture. We have just loaded the game. This is what we've got. Obviously there's been a lot made about the music in this game, which is very atmospheric, very suggestive in a way. I think this film, it's like a film, but this game's going to be, I think, very suggestive of what might happen. Whether it does happen or not, we'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure how it's going to pan out. So when the sort of cutscene things happen with the electric and stuff, we're just going to leave it to run. I'll try not to talk over it. So let's see, I don't know how it's going to all pan out. It's looking a bit retro. It obviously is set in Shropshire in the 80s, so that's why I've sort of become attracted to it, because I grew up in the 80s. I didn't grow up in Shropshire, but I did grow up in a village, and from what I've seen of the game, it does look like sort of chocolate box village, thatched roofs, really idealistic sort of countryside sort of places where you made tree camps and you played hounds and hares and all those sort of things, 40-40 games and hide and seek, and that's what it looks like. But something's gone terribly wrong in this village. This is made by the Chinese Room, a very small development company, and it's got really good reviews. It's something slightly different from what I've usually done on my channel. Obviously there's not a lot of fast flowing gameplay. It's more of an investigating sort of game.
This is Dr. Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Okay, so you're the only one left. As a leaf drops to the floor, and you can hear the haunting music. It's very haunting, isn't it? Everybody's gone to the Rapture. I think this picture now is going to turn into a beautiful village. And there it is. Cow's parsleys in front of you, the white flowers. Sunset in the horizon. And like I say, God knows what's going to happen. Bit of mist in the early hours of the day here by the look of it. Not a very long game, so I'm not sure how long we're going to make episodes and one thing and another, but we are up and running then. So little bike being left there's not a chopper or a griffin or something from the 80s. Fair sized handlebars on them. So X to open the door, and then we go to some sort of office. Radios have some significance, I think, so
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I am able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event has left markers. We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers, they're all here. The answers are in the light.
okay, so the answers are in the light. And I don't know if you saw one thing just behind that old radio there. Old cassette. A lot of you might not even know what that is, but that was before CDs. You used to put your music on them. You used to fast forward and rewind, and sometimes they broke and you had to stick a biro into the holes and rewind the tape back in and all those sort of bloody got sponge in there. Christ. You'd have to have a fat ass to use that to wash your crack of your ass with, I tell you. So, old computer, probably an old BBC or something. Filing cabinet, floppy disk drive there, I expect. And nothing else in here. Bit of a map. Lakeside, Appleton's farm, Tipworth Forest. Yorton. I think that's one of the places. So we are here. We are just outside Yorton by the Observatory. Probably that's going to cover, I'd have thought, probably the game. I think there's 6 different areas from what I've been told and what I know about. And it's all about finding what happens in the light, I suppose. So what's this? That's the Observatory. Can't go in there. So let's walk back down the road. Like I say, it's a little bit haunting because you're not sure what's going to happen. You're not sure whether something is going to suddenly jump out on you. You know there's not like any combat or anything in the game, and it's pretty much something going on in the back of this van, is there? This guy was obviously dropping off these barriers when whatever it was got hold of him. So it's obviously just to stop you going down there. A little bit of a invisible wall in the game. Graphics very impressive, as we knew they would be. Really does look a nice world. Very good lighting as well. So we've got a bit of electric power station here. And then we've got one of these things.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
So
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
No, Stephen, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
Okay. So I don't know what his name was, but that was Kate. And the guy, the electrician guy, got told to piss off and go and change some light bulbs. In no uncertain terms. So, I guess this gate's open, so we'll walk through here. Down these steps. Like I say, I'm not sure how this is going to pan out on a let's play or a walkthrough or whatever we're going to do, but we'll try and get those nice blue flowers, nice bluebells in the forest or something, is it? Like I said, the cow parsley there. Got to look out. I don't know if this is dog walking ground or was. Make sure there's no dog shit we're going to tread in. Another of these light things down here, so another event happening here, I imagine. Jeremy. The music kicks in and you start feeling a little bit uneasy as the leaves fall around you. Do we need to look at the stop and go? No, there's obviously no traffic because everybody's disappeared. What's up here? It's a roadblock, road closed. We've got this light moving
I
again.
suppose from that we can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs. Boughton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
Well, it's more than a little odd. I mean, this is Yorton, for goodness sake. There was no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they are so concerned that they are willing to close off the roads, I suspect they would argue that there is every need. What is certain is that for the time being, none of us are going anywhere.
But he had a rifle, a soldier with a rifle, in Shropshire. The world's gone stark raving mad. I've a good mind to write to my MP.
You do that, Barb, and I'll personally deliver it for you. Once this blockade is removed anyway. Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley. The surgery won't open itself. I need to grab some paracetamol when we get back as well. Cracking headache all of a sudden.
Okay, so he's got a bit of a headache from it all. They've shut the roads. He's obviously a doctor or a vet or something. Appleton Road. Let's go down here. There's another of these lights going around. So we're just setting the scene here, really. Something's obviously happened. We don't really know what it is. Some big event. Everybody's buggered off. And we're coming into the town of Yorton, which heard a lot about where it's going to be. I'm just going to take a screenshot there because that looks like quite a good bit, perhaps. That's what the beeping is. Do we go in the phone? I think we might have a try and go in the phone box, see if anything's in there, any clues or anything.
Who's that? Hello?
Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it's started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows
Hello,
if
can
it'll
you hear
work.
me? We need help.
Who are you?
Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone! It's in the phone! It's in the phone.
Christ, something's happened in the observatory then. All kicked off then. Another of those bikes with the high handlebars. What's this on the floor? A couple books. Someone's left their rucksack there. A few empty cans of baked beans or something. So Yorton, district of Appleton. Okay, so we're going up towards this little village now. Clapped out car or something here. What is it? What sort of car is that? Not sure, don't recognise it. I reckon it might be a Montego estate. Austin Montego estate. Don't know, that sort of shape. Real boxy cars back in the 80s they were, from memory. Bit of a bus station, bus stop coming up here.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound, you just got the number slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton. Listen. I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Steven. Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
Okay, so he's Doctor, returning hero. Don't know, it's all a bit vague at the moment. The Stars at Night pub. Can we go in there for a swift pint of Thatcher's gold or anything, or not? Let's have a look. Can we go in? Yes, we can. So in the pub, local fish and chips are today's special. Game of darts, anyone? Bully's up. Ale of the day, 50p. God, bloody hell, those were the days when they 50p for a pint of ale. What have we got in the back here? Bit of a mop bucket. In behind the bar. Can't go in there. Is there any light in here? So, any event happened in the bar? There's that map again. Nothing much else. A yard of ale on the side there. What they got? Bishop's finger or something, or hobgoblin, or badger's foot or something, or skunk shit, or whatever the all the different ales are called. So nothing happening there. What about in this little house over here? There's a tractor in the field over there. A tractor. I like this house. Come on. No. Can't get in the gate. No. Is that a 4 Cortina? That looks like a 4 Cortina to me. There's another event flashing around here. So we'll follow that then. Into this house. Where's it gone? Can't find it. Should we go in this house? Right, we're in this house. Nice bit of decor.
Hello? Hello? Oh, Amanda, I thought you'd left town.
We tried. We did try. But they've closed all the roads and you can't get through. And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding. It was horrible. They were so scared. So Neil turned the car around and we saw the house was open, and I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids, and then Neil and I started bleeding as well, and I just all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs. They were tired, and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed, and we thought Barbara wouldn't mind as they're only children, and I was so tired, so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs to tuck them in.
And?
That was 6 hours ago. He never came back down. Just be too frightened to go and look.
Why don't we go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
Yeah. I think I could manage that, yes. Please help me.
Of course I'll help you. Neil? Neil, are you there?
So we've got blood-stained tissues. I don't know. It's all a bit weird. Only the one door we can go in. Can't go in up here, I don't think. Some sort of event has happened that's caused everybody nosebleeds and everything else going on. Suitcases were packed here. Can't. Guess we can go in this room. Old-fashioned telephone. It's all set the date very nice. It does look sort of 80-ish, 80s-ish, the way it's all set up. The dark wood kitchen, the corded kettles. First sort of microwave you'd ever seen. Everything else. No. Light there we turned on and off somehow or another. Back into the hallway. It's in the, can't go in the broom cupboard. Old-fashioned TV back in the day. Look at this. No flat screens. Your old wooden bit of walnut or chestnut around the outside of it. That wouldn't have been remote controlled either. That would have been get up and turn it over and everything else. Country and King Tipworth Hall. Tipworth, not Titworths. What's that say? Drifting into the light. Ah, very good. Very good indeed. So, trying to piece some bits together here. We go back out into the splendid garden with cabbage white butterflies flying around. Should go in the back through this archway. Lovely, well manicured garden. A few daisies growing in the lawn. Bit of a boiler or an aircon unit or something. It couldn't be aircon in England. Don't get that hot surely. Nice backyard. Greenhouse on the go here. Growing some seedlings and stuff, I expect. Oh, looks like he's got a bit of a project on the go. Some old tins of paint, wheelbarrow, bit of cement. Perhaps he's going to put up an old pergola or something. Quite a nice house. Wouldn't mind this house myself. Lovely blue sky. Let's go back out then. I think we're going to sort of just break this up. 20 minutes done now. We've seen a few stories in the light. I'm not sure how many there is in each area and everything else. So I think before we go up there to the post office and another flashing light, I think we might call this first episode, and we're joining you straight back here for episode 2 very soon indeed, dudes. So thanks very much for viewing the first one. Come back and enjoy the ride of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Should be an interesting little journey, and we will try and make it as interesting as possible. TheProSpartan out.